What is up, everyone? Loybuckz here, back with another ROX video. And for today's video, I will be sharing with you my Alchemist Mace type AFK grind build. Okay, so one of the reasons a lot of people are hesitating to shift over to being an alchemist is because of the fact that alchemists usually cost a lot of zenny when it comes to AFK farming, and that is due to the fact that we need a lot of consumables. Like for example, you need embryos to summon your homunculus. Also, you need a lot of different types of bottles. That, like for example, for the fire expansion, as you can see here, it's using oil bottle, explosive bottle. And then for chemical protection, you have glistening coat. For a spore explosion, you need a bomb mushroom spore, and so on. So, I would like to share to you my current build, which doesn't use any consumable. And I mean any during AFK. It means you will be able to farm more zenny as you go AFK. So without further ado, let's proceed with the actual guide. First off, let's begin with my current equipment. Okay, the equipment that I'm using right now. For my weapon, I'm using a Lord's Hammer with 2 Bigfoot card and Sting card. The reason I'm using Bigfoot card instead of Requiem card is because in order for us to maximize the power of the Requiem card, you need to use fire converters, which in exchange, yes, will increase your damage significantly, but unfortunately, it will cost you a lot of zenny. Okay? Then, we are using Sting card here to add more attack speed to our character. Currently, I still have not enchanted this weapon. By the way, guys, I'm 100% free to play, just so you know. Okay, so I haven't enchanted this weapon yet. For my shield, I'm using Bradium Shield +8, level 170. With it, we have a Bigfoot card and another Sting card. So for the enchants, I'm starting to shift from strength to int. Unfortunately, I haven't succeeded in getting an int enchantment. For my talisman, I'm using a Vesper Core. The reason I'm using Vesper Core because for the alchemist or for the whole merchant class, regardless whether you're mechanic or you're alchemist, there's not much of a crit enhancement skills. So in order for me to reach my desired crit, which is 180% crit, I'm using talisman. Right now, I still haven't reached 180. But that is my target. So here it is. It's currently at Refine 8, level 35. As for enchantment, I haven't focused on the enchantment for my talisman at the moment. I'm using 1 Phenomena card for additional fire damage, and I have a Bloody Knight card for additional crit damage bonus. For my accessory, I have shifted from the Lord's Ring. I'm now currently using Glorious Earring for additional int. It's +6 and level 38 upgrade. As you can see, my enchantments are from Izlud. This is supposed to be pure fire enhancement enchantments. But like what I mentioned before, I haven't focused on the enchantment yet. But it's currently on Enchantment Awakening Tier 1. Okay? I'm using Bloody Knight card here for additional crit damage bonus. Then, same with the left earring. I'm also using Glorious Earring. Also Fire Enhance, level 6, level 7, and level 8 Earth Enhance. Again, this should be fire. Then we are using Bloody Knight card for additional crit damage bonus. For my shoes, we're using Lord's Boots. Okay, it's upgrade 70 and then refinement plus 6. For enchantment, this is also a work in progress. I'm currently shifting from strength to int. I have Ranga card for my first slot. And then I have a dagger wielding goblin card for my second slot or my elite card slot for additional HP. For my muffler, I'm using Lord's Muffler. Upgrade 70. Refine 6. Strength. Def. Strength. Also, this should be int. We will be shifting soon. Then we have Holy card. Plus 12 additional HP. 12%. Then we have Shion card. Okay. On our armor, we have Lord's Coat of Protection. Also plus 6. Upgrade 70. All at level 6 enchantment, although there's no significant enchantment yet. Also, we are still targeting int for this enchantment. For the headgears, we are using Diadem with Benimaru card. For our eyes, we have red glasses. Again, this is for int. That's why I'm using this headgears. Also, we have Benimaru card for additional physical damage bonus. And then we have Blood Rose for additional attack and Benimaru card for additional physical damage bonus. Okay? So that's it for the equipment. Now let's proceed with our skill build. For the skill build, let's start off with the merchant skills. For the merchant skills, we have the Midas Touch. We have a push cart, level 5. Battle Wheel. This is to increase our damage for every normal attack. Crazy Uproar for additional strength. And then we have here one of our bread and butter skills, which is the Impulsive Slash. Okay. Currently at level 10. Then we have Axe Mastery, also at level 10. Gene Upgrade. We have this as a part of our bread and butter when it comes to damage. This is one of the most OP skills from the whole Alchemist skill set. This is the one that is giving us a massive amount of damage. I'm reaching a crit damage of around 3M to 5M just because of this skill. Okay. Next is we have the Call Homunculus, currently at level 4. We have Rest. And then we have Resurrect Homunculus. Then we have Cart Upgrade, not necessarily to increase the damage of our cart skills because we are not using any cart skills. The only reason I'm using the Cart Upgrade is for the additional loading capacity. Okay? That's additional 3,000. Okay? Then we have Bloodsucker. This, I'm not using this for AFK. Okay? I'm using this every time I do the instances or whenever I'm doing my daily mission board. But during my AFK grind, I make sure that it is switched off. But I don't know why. Because I just finished my dailies. But it should be switched off. Okay? Next, we have Illusion Doping. Also, this is for doing dailies and instances. Then we have homunculus upgrade. This is for improving the damage and the stats of our homunculus. Same with homunculus evolution and life fusion. This comes in very handy if you are lacking of additional stats. You just use the life fusion and immediately you will be inheriting all the stats from your homunculus. Okay, next is for the cart boost. This is for additional move speed, which helps you in moving around the map and also increases your P attack for additional 20%. Demonic Potion, I would say that this is the counterpart of we can safely say this is a counterpart for the Adrenaline Rush, although it doesn't add attack speed, but it significantly adds crit damage bonus by 30% and additional P attack of 30%, other than the fact that adds additional 2 movement speed. Okay, this is very helpful for additional damage as well during your AFK grind. And then Fine Armor, this is for additional survivability, and we can say a little bit of additional damage, as it gives us a reflect damage for physical. So during your AFK, this will help a lot. Then we have here Thorn Trap. This one is also part of the skills that we only enable during board quests and instances. Same here with the Wall of Thorns. Okay? So basically, that is the main skill build. By the way, for the homunculus, mainly I'm using Filier. As you can see, it is already on phase 2. Okay? So I'm using this mainly because of its additional damage. Also, for the additional crit and crit damage, if you will absorb the stats of this homunculus, it will greatly increase your stats. Okay? Now, as for the shadow equipment, I am currently at level 3 shadow equipment. For the inscription, I have maxed out everything. Okay? For the pioneer, same. Everything is maxed out. For the bound, I'm using the impulsive slash 1. As I mentioned earlier, this is our bread and butter when it comes to damage. So every little boost to improve the trigger rate of the impulsive slash will help. Hopefully we will reach SE5 soon so that we can use the impulsive slash. Then for the engraved, I'm currently using Gene Upgrade 1 for PvE. Okay? Just for additional survivability. I still don't have enough materials to level this up, so it just have to wait. Then for validation, I have no other choice but to use illusion doping. Hopefully we will be able to use the demonic potion too. And then for contract, we have anesthetics. Now let's talk about the stats. For the stats, you have different options, but the main stat that you should be focusing on as a alchemist is the int. As you can see here, I have maxed out my intelligence. And I have also added strength. Mainly because our skills are scaling based on the attack. But if you don't want to use strength, you can also use int and vitality for additional survival. Also, you can use the combination of maximum int and then luck. Luck will give you int as luck will give us P attack as well, although it will not be as high as what the strength can give us. But it will highly increase your crit. And the more you crit, as you all know, the higher damage you will get. Okay? So as for my current details, I currently have 10,933p attack. Okay? And then my current crit is 66.93. You add that to the final crit and you get a total of 108 final crit. For my attack speed, I have 529.91. Then you have to add that to the final attack speed. So total I have around 900, almost 1,000 final attack speed. Okay, although I'm still not sure whether they have adjusted, but in the previous versions of the game, the maximum attack speed is 1,000. For the final crit, I am recommending around 130, but if you can reach 180% final crit if you are trying to aim for MVP and mini hunting. The reason for that is the higher level the monsters are, especially the MVP and mini bosses, the higher anti-crit that they have. So having a very high final crit will greatly increase your chances of hitting a crit or landing a crit against those monsters. And that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye for now, guys. I love you all. Peace.